Does not look encouraging to fight those fires as you're looking live over Bryson City right now in the western part of the state, where conditions continue to stay dry and very windy outside. And let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane of the Pinpoint Weather Center. Tara, we're still worried about this fire danger here in our area.
That's right. We have one official area under that red flag warning, and that is the mountains of Burke County. So talking about the Jonas Ridge and surrounding areas where you see that bright pink, and of course stretching on down into the southwestern corner of the state where those fires continue to burn. And that's where the fire conditions a little more critical, that fire danger where the wind is a little bit higher, some of those higher wind gusts, and it's definitely dry. I mean, it's dry everywhere, but notice some of those higher wind gust speeds coming in anywhere from around 30 to 35 miles per hour or so at last check, and they can be even clocking in close to 40 at times. One little piece of good news for tomorrow is that it's not going to be quite as blustery out there, but still, and you may have seen those wind arrows, we've got the wind coming out of the west and northwest today, and so it's pushing some of that light smoky conditions here, light smoky conditions from those fires towards, say, parts of South Carolina here, and moving into Gaffney. Maybe if you're seeing that, a little bit of a hazy look to the sky, and even around, say, Shelby or Gaston County, even near Charlotte, western parts of Mecklenburg County, we may see that from time to time along the wind as the wind is coming out of the west, and it will kind of shift a little more out of the southwest into tomorrow. But either way, you are advised to hold off on any sort of outdoor burning. It's not allowed. The burn ban continues across both Carolinas, and also remember to properly extinguish and dispose of smoking materials as well. We've got those dry humidity levels. Look at the relative humidity, only at 19% with those dew points that have come down even from earlier today. So extremely dry air out there, only into the mid-20s. West-southwest wind now shifting around a little bit, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. But temperature is nice, getting close to 70 here today. A little bit cooler than yesterday, but otherwise it's a pretty nice day out there. A little bit cooler, checking out Salisbury at 62. We've got 63 in Statesville, mid-60s in Lincolnton, mid-upper 60s off to the east, and chillier 40s. Look at Jefferson, only at 46 right now. Speaking of chill, we actually have a frost advisory to talk about for you all in Anson and Stanley counties here for tomorrow morning. So areas east of Charlotte and where the things are already starting to grow again, that's led to that frost advisory. We could have some of those colder spots ending up near or below freezing come tomorrow morning. Check out Albemarle forecasting a low of 30 degrees as the wind settles tonight, and under that mostly clear sky. And of course, the dry air allows for the big cool down as well. So lots of cooling happening while we're sleeping tonight. We're down to 33 tomorrow morning in Concord, about 37 in Charlotte, and even a touch below freezing once again up in the mountain communities. Cold front passing us by. It was a pretty weak system. Didn't deliver any real good areas of rain, unfortunately, yesterday. A couple of light spotty showers up toward the mountains, and high pressure is taking over briefly once again. So we're back up to 70 tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. Beautiful Thursday. It's nice to see less wind in the forecast as well. So Futurecast does show, again, dry conditions through tomorrow. Now Friday, that starts to change a little bit. Friday and through the weekend, even into early next week, we start to get a couple of fronts and disturbances affecting us from time to time. So by 5 p.m., wrapping up this work and school week on Friday, we could be tracking a few showers, maybe a couple of thunderstorms toward the mountains mainly. That's where the best chance of rain is going to be on Friday. Saturday, Sunday, relatively low chances of showers, maybe an isolated storm, but then early next week we get a stronger system pushing in that could bring us some heavier pockets of rain and maybe, unfortunately, a couple of strong or even severe thunderstorms that we may have to watch out for as well. So definitely turning unsettled. Moisture is going to be increasing. The air is not going to be as dry as we advance into the weekend and through early next week. And temperatures warming up too, up around 80 degrees for Friday and Saturday.
Ooh, like the looks of that. Tara, thanks.